silence. No need to speak a word. Lay here beside me. Don't wanna move too fast. Your lips on the floors. Sipping on your love. Sipping on your love.
Woo! Hi, hello. Happy Monday. I'm gonna sit you guys over there for a second. I have had a very unproductive Monday. My calendar at work kind of fell apart for today, which sounds like sometimes those are nice days, because those are days when I just replace therapy work with author work. And so, yeah, I've done a little bit. I got Instagram posted, but honestly, that is about it. What I need to be doing this morning is I should have edited for my client. I could have written on submitting to the beast, could have done some marketing. I could have done some TikToks, those kinds of posts, whatever, for marketing. Didn't do any of that. The most I did this morning was I had a nice time drinking my coffee. That was great, which I forgot to make this morning, where it just didn't get made. The coffee machine just didn't make it. Because we were late getting up this morning. So we were running around. I got over to work like normal. Finn got over to camp and Alex got on with his day. Everything was fine. But in the rush around, I didn't make a lunch, didn't do my breakfast like normal. And so here we are. So when I got to work, I just sat, honestly, had my coffee, the one Instagram post, and that's been it. So yeah, to start us off for the vlog, because this is the first time you guys are seeing me this week, what am I at? I'm like 63,000 words, almost 64,000 words, I think, into submitting to the beast. I've actually moved back the start date. The finish date I set in my brain to have this book finished by. Honestly, at this point, I work really well under pressure, honestly, but I work under pressure when it's self-imposed. That is when I work the best. Like exterior factors, yeah, I make dates happen, but I will like rush at the last minute to finish it because my ADHD brain time is a construct in my head. And so I'm thinking really seriously about reaching out to my editor and going ahead and setting a date, because honestly, worst case, I could adjust it if we really needed to. It would not be the greatest thing. It would not be a good look, but I think just setting the date will kind of help my mind reframe things better and get things done. And so I'm thinking pretty seriously about setting a date to start edits. That way I will have a firm date of when I need to finish writing submitting to the beast. It's going really well. Honestly, it's going really well. I am just having, since my whole family's on a different schedule, since we're in summertime, Alex is off from school, Finn is off from school. We're just on a different timeline of events now. And I honestly, when I have big shifts like this, it takes me quite a while to adjust to that. Like when we have vacation time where we're on spring break or fall break or Christmas break, the not super long, but long enough breaks, it takes the entire time for me to adjust. And by the time I adjust, the break is over. So honestly, that is the problem I am having, is it just takes me a while to readjust to changes in my schedule. And I think that is why we have stalled out a little bit and are making slower progress. So needless to say, that is where we are. I am in my car. I am getting ready to go hit a drive-through. I am going through Brahms because I am a Okie and we like our Brahms around here. And the Brahms near where I work is really good. So I am going to grab lunch, since I did not in the rush this morning get lunch for myself. And I think that is what we will do when we get back to the office over my lunch break, is spend a little time, eat my lunch, relax a little before my afternoon, because I do have a busy afternoon. And then I think probably draft an email to my editor with my idea for a timeline, because also there's no guarantees that my timeline fits her timeline, just that she said she would leave time in the summer for me. So hopefully that works out for edits, because I'm waiting on that to start planning for pre-orders and stuff for Taming the Beast, because Saturday I have a book event. I have a big signing here in town, Smut and Ink, which I'm super excited about. I have books coming in tomorrow for that, but I'm also doing a cover reveal, and I ordered the proof copy of Taming the Beast. And honestly, I would love to have Taming the Beast, even just the proof copy, on display at this event, just to build hype. And also, ideally, I would really like, when I do the cover reveal on Saturday, to also be able to have pre-orders available. And in order to do that, since I am rapid releasing the book, the timing is essential for this. And so if I am setting pre-orders, I have to set a publication date. And if I'm setting a publication date for Taming the Beast, I really want to be able to nail down submitting to the Beast's timeline. I can move pre-order dates. I could push the release date back for Taming the Beast if I needed to, but you can only push it back within, I think it's like 30 days of the date you set. And so I need to be able to know that I am close enough to be able to still guarantee this rapid release strategy, which is, I really think, like the selling point. I really think that's what's going to make and like really make the marketing for this duology. So I think that's what we're going to do, is reach out to my editor and see what her timeline is, because that will help me nail down the publication dates. So that's what we're doing. It's getting really hot in here. I need to turn on my car. We're going. Copy in the mail of Taming the Beast. Let's open it. If I can get it started. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. Look at the color. This purple. Oh my goodness. It did print just a little bit funny, I think. But this is so pretty. I may need to adjust it though. So here's a look at the book, Taming the Beast. Here's the spine. I like the spine. And the back with the blurb. I like it. The color does look really fun. Like when it's down like this. At first I wasn't sure if I liked it. I think I do. And the reason I didn't know if I did, because I really expected the border to be a lot thinner, but honestly, it might be fine. And yes, you're getting a very first-hand look at this book. I just thought the border would be not so large, but I do think maybe I like it. It's, of course, it's a purple gradient is what I went with. So the corner here and down there are the purple parts. Ultimately, I think I like it. I'm just getting used to it. We'll see. So that was the proof. I think I like it for the most part. I almost dropped you guys. Holy, I don't know. So Alex and Finn, they are leaving for football. I am staying behind to do some housework, maybe get a jump start on some edits, probably shower while they are also gone. We will see. That's probably all I have time for, honestly. And yeah, that's kind of my night. I need to work on editing. I am about halfway in to our contract. I would really like to be a little further ahead, so I may batch some stuff tonight and do more. And I really, really, really need to do some writing. So that is the big goal for Friday, is to do a lot of writing. I don't know. Honestly, I need to sit down and figure out a better schedule of events so that I can be more successful, I think, at getting all of that done, because I don't know if I updated you guys since, I have confirmed editing for submitting to the Beast with my editor. So that starts first week of July. So I now have all of June to finish drafting this book, which should be easy peasy, but I am gone for 1 week of June for a vacation, and I don't plan on doing any work. I actually am trying to gear up and wrap my head around actually, like, really legitimately taking some time off. I don't know, maybe handing my social media, like my marketing, over to my PA for that week. Maybe doing that, we'll see. I'm not for sure what kind of stuff that looks like. So we'll see. It might be a task for, not today, maybe for tomorrow. But I did want to show off this really pretty book for you guys, because I think it is very pretty. And I am excited because proof copies are exciting. Okay, on to working from home. So it's Thursday. Let me put you guys over there. Things to do. Basically everything. So I showed you guys on the vlog yesterday the cover and the paperback with the interior and everything and the new design. So something I've been sitting on that I don't think I've told you guys about, and I haven't even teased it anywhere, I just didn't think to, is that I did forced edges on the paperback cover of Taming the Beast. And at first I wasn't sure I liked it. That was when I was showing you guys the images and doing the flip through. I wasn't sure if I really liked the paperback or not, but after sitting on it, talking with my PA, and then taking the book into my office and kind of passing it around a little bit, I think I like it. I also think that what I need to do is probably go ahead and upload to Ingram Spark and order an Ingram Spark copy, because I think once I see a more final version of it, I will like it even more. So some things about Amazon. The copies that you get of proofs, the proof copies, I am fairly certain do not come from the same quality of printer as when a customer purchases a book. I think the quality is less when you order the proof copies, and I think they're just using old printer, like they're phasing them out, like let's get new printers for the customers and the old ones will go and be used for proofs, that kind of thing, I think is what's happening. So it wasn't everything I had hoped for. Some of the small things I wasn't super happy about, I think, are because of this printing difference. So I'm going to order an Ingram Spark copy. I think I will like that a lot more. So we're going to do that. Honestly, I'm not beating myself up, which is kind of fascinating. Normally, I would give myself a lot of grief because I have not been writing pretty much at all this week. It has not been great. I've been focused more on getting client edits done and the interior, this cover reveal, and I have done pretty much no writing. And I feel a little bit better because I did book with my editor, so that doesn't start until the second week of July, and so that makes me feel a little bit better because I have a little more time on my hands for that. But I really do need to get back to writing ASAP, and I kind of know that the only way I'm going to be able to do that is carving out, like I have to carve out and protect the time, so I need to do that. And also I need to finish up edits, and so tomorrow I am going to do some writing because it is killing me to not do writing. So I'm going to do writing tomorrow, but I don't know that I'm going to dedicate the entire day to that. I think I may do a little bit of writing for myself because I have a hair appointment tomorrow. So I think I'm going to spend the morning writing. And then anytime I sneak in past that, I think needs to be for edits, because I may batch do more of that rather than spread out my time quite so much, and maybe be able to finish up a little bit earlier so that I can get back to writing sooner. So I am going to be very, very busy in the next coming days, and I'm already busy. So we'll see. Going into the weekend, I have an event on Saturday, Smut and Ink. I am excited. It is a tattoo / book romance smutty books event, and they have sold well over 100 tickets. So I am hopeful that I will do really well. I purchased more copies than I typically do of my books. Specifically, I ordered like double what I normally do of Curse of Wings and Darkness and Curse of Blood and Sight, because for one, I think for this event and this clientele, those books are going to do better anyway. Plus, I usually sell out of them. And so I got extra because I'll have extra books to sell. And also, I have a really, really big event coming up in August. I will be at Red Dirt Romance in Oklahoma City on August 1st. And I am going to need a lot more stock for that event. And so whatever extra I have left over is just going to go towards that event anyway. I do think over the summer I am going to, in July, I don't know if I'm going to do another event in July, but I think in between my vacations, I may really, really try to push to offload some stock. I may even do, I don't know, I may even run like a discount. I'm thinking about doing I don't know, I've got a lot of different ideas I'm spitballing. I've thought about doing like Christmas in July and specifically discounting and really pushing my winter series to try to get rid of some of the stock I have of that. But I don't know. We'll see what I end up doing. I don't know. But that's kind of what I've been thinking about. Maybe really pushing that just to kind of add a little bit of buffer, and I don't know. That way I have a better idea of what I need to order for the August event. But also just because I have certain books still kind of around that I think have kind of, outstayed their welcome. And I just kind of want them off my shelf. So I would really like to rotate stock. So we'll see. But like I said, lots of things to do. It is Thursday. I'm off for the week. I'm heading home, hopefully, to do lots of book and writing things and get a haircut tomorrow. Happy Sunday. The event yesterday went really well. It was one of my it was one of my most profitable events, which is really exciting because aside from stock and the registration fee, I didn't have to travel. And so since I'm local to the area, that expense was not a part of this event. And so I was able to maximize profits, which is exciting. So I am really happy with how it went. It was fun connecting with some other authors. Several of them I got to talk to are also going to be at Red Dirt Romance in OKC, Oklahoma City. on August 1st. So that was kind of fun, coordinating with them, talking about the event and what their plans were and such. I am really excited for that event. I actually have to do several things to get prepped. For instance, I don't have my hotel booked, so I need to do that. I need to get an extra ticket for my PA because we are going to go hang out at the keynote speaker pajama party event after. So I need to get on the ball. I have a lot of little things planned out. There's also potentially I may add an event in July. I got invited to an event, got invited back to an event, and originally I wasn't planning to go to it because it is a couple weeks out from Red Dirt Romance. It's also an outdoor event, but we recently got a couple big tents for stuff like this, mostly for like camping and family things, but I can also take it to author stuff, of course. So I don't know, I'm reconsidering that now, and it's a later night event outdoors, and it meaning like I probably need to stay somewhere down there. And so I wasn't originally going to, just because I thought, well, if I have to order extra stock, that's kind of a quick turnaround before Red Dirt Romance. However, I could maybe do it. So I don't know. My husband started talking about it and made me rethink. So maybe adding another event to the calendar. Speaking of calendar, if you haven't checked out my website, definitely do that. It's linked below. I've revamped it. I'm still working on revamping it. I actually need to update it with the book trailer for Taming the Beast. I need to do that today, but definitely check it out, because speaking of calendar, under the events tab, I do have a calendar which features all of my upcoming events and releases, fun stuff. Everything's linked all together in the calendar, so it's really nice and pretty, easy to find. So definitely keep track of that if you are somebody interested in going and seeing me in person, which I hope is something you guys will all want to do, because it's a lot of fun meeting people in person. So if you are watching this and you are a local Okie or somewhere in the surrounding area, let me know in the comments. I would love to see you at an event. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all of the updates. Finn and I are having a mom day, meaning Alex has had him all weekend because of events and stuff. So today I am on Finn patrol, and I think we're gonna go up to work because he really likes to go up to my office and just play with all the stuff around there. I have things I need to take up there anyway, so I might as well just do that on a Sunday when it's less busy and I'm less running around. So we may do that. We have a football game later today as well. And I need to do some editing, primarily editing today. I would love to do some writing, but I am focusing on front-loading edits today. So need to do a lot of that as well. And I think that's pretty much everything for today. I may even have a late night tonight actually working. So because of football game, we are again not having a live stream tonight, so I'm not going to schedule that. So sorry, life's really hectic and busy for me. I'm definitely working tonight though. I think I will be doing my own writing sprints, probably for edits tonight, maybe staying up a little later to get that kind of stuff done. So that's all for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please share out my post because I'm super excited about Taming the Beast and the release date. So if you follow me on social media, which is linked below, go repost that, repost the book trailer here on YouTube. I am crazy excited. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. Read books, be kind, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
You